now when I know it's mine. So I'ma kill these rappers in regulation, no overtime. If these niggas is riding llamas in overdrive, with no ifs or maybe, baby, you know the sign. South, if you in the building, baby, throw them high. And keep them near like you reaching up to hold the sky. Real recognize, real, they all know the guy. The fake ones squinting at me like they going blind. Why? Cause they can't see me, baby, please believe me. The game is like a roller coaster, better take it easy. Cause one turn could throw you for a loop. One slug could burn you to the root. These niggas swarming for the loot. Grass cut and I'm breaking that. Cause once somebody takes your life, you can't take it back. Love is a 3-time felon and I stay with that. I take the rap before I take a nap. They say money makes the world go round. I'm trying to make this shit spin. I know, but
shout out to the 845. You already know what time it is. Reporting live online radio. The hottest online radio station. Let's get it. Live of life in the building, y'all. Newburgh finest.
Zoning out the jeans drugs. Welcome to JFK. Welcome to JFK. They told me that the game didn't change, just the players did, and I believed everything they said when they were saying it. I guess they lied to me, cause this is much different. The game is changing, baby. I can feel the love slipping, still trying to hold on, but I'm losing my grip on it. The feeling is starting to switch on it. It used to be puppy love, but honestly at this moment I disown it. The kid don't want it, I swear. You pull up, they pull you down, they call it gravity. They rotting from the inside out, call them cavities. You feel them and they still hurt you. You got an extract, they put silver down your back like this Mac. Look how they get stacked, bundles on the humble. Just another rumble in the jungle. What are we doing here? What direction are we going? I thought we said money was the motive. They say money makes the world go round. I'm trying to make this shit spin. I know my number gon' play anything, so while I'm living, I'ma make this shit in. Then they kill time, then they kill sex, then they kill cheese. Man, this shit wax, sitting Lolo in the back of the black sea. Yeah, mad weed, sorting out the next beat. Higher than JFK. Higher than JFK.
This is all Newburgh produces. Amazing music. Fantastic artists.
Shout out to Zoo.
Oh my Lord. Shout out to the 845. Listen, we're going to get right into it. Shout out to the hottest online radio station in the Hudson Valley. Reporting live 845, straight 845 radio. Geared toward supporting our very own. This is hosted by everybody's favorite, Miss Get Involved. Did it run back? Did it came back? It wasn't done? Well, shucks. You got any more?
Nah, I don't know what that's about.
I don't know either, but I felt the vibe on that Blue Dream. Shout out to my special guest tonight. He is definitely, first of all, let me just say, I'm honored to be sitting with this artist. This is one, let me say about this artist. He's going to tell you who he is, but one thing I got from this artist, you're like a mysterious artist. We see you, but then we don't. But when we see you, you produce something crazy. Whether you're performing at a show, or making new music, or dropping a video. But we don't really see you. So, we got a mysterious guest tonight, so I'm gonna tell he's from Newburgh. He's gonna tell him who he is, and where he's from. So talk to him from Lava.
Yeah, as you know, the name is Life Lava. I represent Komrad Entertainment and Exit 17. Yeah, you don't see me because I'm not in the streets no more. I don't be around. I work. I mean, I work like 15-hour days sometimes, 7 days a week. So I don't got time to be really out partying and all that.
Right.
If it ain't about business, you ain't gonna see me.
And you serious about, and I can honestly say, you're serious about that.
Oh, no, that's a fact.
Because I really see, even when you are at these venues, when you're done performing, you're done.
I'm gone.
You're out of there.
Yeah.
Lava, the people have that. So we're going to start this interview right there then. How do you balance being a father, being a husband, and really doing music? Because people from the outside of the world looking in, you have to be running around here and have a certain stigma attached to you to be an artist. But here you come, you're a businessman. You keep a straight business. So how do you balance that and you keep everything in perspective?
It's a lot of work. Like I write my music in my head. I don't use no pen, no phone, or nothing. I just keep adding as I go. I remember it.
Okay.
Keep adding. So I do that at work. While I'm at work, on the clock, I'm writing my music.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Okay.
then when I find time to, when I do get time to record, which is like maybe once every 2 weeks,
Okay.
I take advantage of it.
And you go to work.
Yeah, I make it count.
Now, the people want to know first of all, how long have you been interested in music?
Oh man, since I was about 9 years old, man, my whole life.
Now, when was it, or what point was it where you said, okay, this is what I want to do. I don't care if nobody says I'm going to be a musical artist.
About the same time that I fell in love with music, around like 19 years old.
Now, tell us about it. I've never asked somebody this, but I meant to ask this question last night, but since you said it, what happened? Tell us the love story between you and music. Like, what made you fall in love with music?
Honestly, I think it's a combination of different things. Like, personal, my pops died when I was like 7 years old from cancer.
Oh, wow.
And it was 6 of us under one roof, so it was like, it wasn't a lot of attention being paid to us.
Right.
So it was like, you know, like a lot of people was raised by the TV, and just instead of cartoons or any other thing, I fell in love with music, like Yo MTV raps and stuff. I was glued to it.
Right.
And it was that record, Self-Destruction. That's when it was over.
And you knew right then and there.
That record, I heard that record, it was over.
You knew that music was for you.
And I knew it.
Now, 9 is young, but 9 years old to now, you went through a couple of little eras and generational changes. Seeing hip hop now, 2017, could you say as an artist growing up, are you proud of the direction that hip hop is going in?
See, a lot of people would say no. Like, a lot of people try to down hip-hop now. And I don't even really consider, I can't say it's really hip-hop. I just think it grew into something else. But it's just like when our parents, our older people was watching us and what we was doing, they said, what are y'all doing with that racket?
Right.
So I don't want to seem like an older dude saying, oh, what are y'all doing with that racket? That's their form. That's what it grew to them for them. But I like to keep it, you know, with a message. Meaningful, instead of just pop Molly and drink this and do that.
Right.
I'd rather have a message. I think you could still make a dope record and give them a good message.
I agree. I definitely agree. So with that being said, who are some of your musical influences, message-wise?
You know, the Jays.
Of course.
Nas, KRS-One. I mean, out of the rap that's out now, I like Meek Mills. Shout out to Meek Mills, man.
Free Meek Mills.
That 2 to 4 was real harsh for that, man. Hopefully he'll get an appeal. But,
yeah.
I don't really listen to a lot of the music from now.
I don't either.
I'm not judging, it's just not for me. It might be for somebody else, it's not for me.
So you're not into the Young Thuggers and the wedding dress and the Timbs?
I can't even listen to it.
Because it gives you a... Let me ask you this question then. What is it about knowing how you see hip-hop right now and the direction that hip-hop is going? What is it that you feel like you could bring to the table that people need to understand?
I think hip-hop now is lacking a message. There's nothing being taught. Like, a lot of people who couldn't get it from the school or didn't want to hear it from their parents, they got it from music.
Right.
But now the music is teaching us nothing but self-destruction.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I could bring that back. I think it's a few artists trying to bring that back to the game, but that's what is lacking.
Now I gotta ask you this question because you are a messageable artist. You watched the BET or whatever the awards that was. You watched Eminem's performance. Did you see Eminem's freestyle?
I saw the freestyle.
As an artist coming up, how did you feel about that? And I want you to take all aspects into consideration. I want you to take the consideration of politics in it, him as an artist and his flow and delivery, his advertising and marketing behind it, and then you being on the outside looking in. How did you receive that as an artist?
honestly, I listened to it a couple times, and I got the same feeling from it. The fact that he had an album coming out, I couldn't really respect it.
Right.
I mean, I like what he said to an extent, but it felt like a gimmick.
Right.
It wasn't real.
Now, and the reason why I asked you that question, Lava, because you're more mature in this game. You have a better understanding of what this music is about. Because a lot of these young guys, they be attacking me. Moochie, you know, like, I don't know what I'll be talking about. Then there's people like you that come and confirm everything that I always say. So you being around right now, how important is it for these artists to make music that is pleasable to everybody, that they're not getting as well, that you seem to be getting?
I think it's very important. Very important because, I mean, just watching around my own community, that's as far as really my eyes are seeing right now, besides new stuff.
Right.
It's just like, we're going in the wrong direction.
Right.
And,
Fast.
And everybody listens to music. So like I say, if you could give them the positive message, it ain't got, listen, you could still have them bouncing. And then at the end of the day, thinking about something.
Right. Bouncing and thinking.
I don't really get them type of vibes from this music.
I agree with you. Shout out to you, Lava. Now let's talk about the first song, because everybody's very familiar with the first song. Where did you get the concept of the song? Where did the song come from?
When I hear the instrumental, it's just, I don't know where the music goes. It takes me to different places.
Right.
And that's just where that record took me.
Took you to that place.
Yeah, and it was just like, it was like they was killing off hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted everybody to realize, it's like, yo, every time we get something moving in the right direction, it get taken from it.
Yes.
And it's not by accident, it's by design.
Right.
So it's just to make people aware of what's going on around you. If everybody's saying they after money, they after money. If that's the motivation, then why we doing all this killing for?
You know what? I'm going to ask this question. Because I've never asked any artist coming up this question, but you are more intelligent out the bunch, so I'm going to ask you this. As an artist, you deal with the more money you make in the industry, the higher you go, the more things that you have to deal with. Do you believe in the cloning system of these artists? Nah. Okay.
I don't. I believe that this is a secret society with them artists, though.
Right.
And that they got their own set of rules.
Now, Lava, what would you do, or how far would you go to sacrifice to get to the top?
Exactly what I'm doing now, putting my time and my effort into it. But so far as selling my soul or downing my own people for it, it ain't that important. I'll keep my 9 to 5.
I feel you. Shout out to you, Lava. Definitely, because and this is the reason why I do these interviews, because everybody want to make it, everybody want to be famous, but people don't even know why they want to make it. And then you get these artists coming up, and you say, when you get all this money, what are you gonna do with it? Artists are not giving back. And hip-hop, music, and athletics are the most influential industries that these youth look up to. And then you get these artists and you get these athletes that get all this money, and what do? Buy $1,000 chains. And so what do our youth feel like? We have to have all these chains. Then you get some artists like you and other mainstream and local artists that try to teach our children something. But you guys are being outnumbered and washed out by the nonsense. So how do you plan on, and I know you're saying your time and your effort, but what other kind of strategies do you have in your mind to make yourself be heard on top of all of this mumble, all of this trend, all of this? You got men wearing skirts now. Like, that's okay. That wasn't okay back in the day. Or if it was done, it was pushed under the table. We don't talk about it. Yeah. Now you just come out, boom, with a wedding dress, and like, it's okay. So how do you plan on,
Well, see, people don't even analyze that. Like, I got a video out working with my son in it, and we didn't plan on it, but he was watching a cartoon where it was 2 supposedly boy cartoons,
right?
And one kissed the other on the behind. in
wow.
the cartoon.
Right, right.
See, people just overlook these secret messages. Now they trying to teach our kids that it's cool to be gay.
Right, right.
Because I remember we used to watch like Kung Fu flicks, me and my brothers. As soon as it go off, we run in the other room and we doing all this.
Right.
So now if the kids is watching a male kiss another male on the behind, then they going in the room while we ain't looking and they trying that.
And then we're yelling at them and beating them and they're doing what they see.
They seeing on TV. So that's the same thing, the message they sending through this music. They trying to get our kids and everybody who's in tune with it to just finally say, yeah, it's okay.
Right, right.
Like sneaking into painting their nails.
Right, right. Wearing your mom's shoes and stuff.
Yeah. So, and they know who watching.
Shout out to you, Lava. We need more. We need artists like you. With that being said, we have this special song that we're going to premiere tonight, On the Way.
In the way.
In the Way.
Shout out to pay-per-view.
Oh, pay-per-views on this?
Yeah.
Pay-per-view hot right now. Somebody came up here yesterday all the way from PK, and out of everybody in Hudson Valley, he said he wanted to work with pay-per-view. And then pay-per-views on this track right here, In the Way?
Yes.
All right, so talk to us about In the Way. What's In the Way about?
In the Way is actually a change-up record for me. It's my brother just came home. He did a long stint in prison for an unfortunate situation, and he was just like, yo, you gotta give him one of them records that they asking for.
Right, right.
So I went in, I got a beat, and I created this record for him. It's really outside of the box for me, but a lot of people really like the record, and it's growing on me. It wasn't one of my favorite records when I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Video shoot tomorrow for this record, so be around if you want to be involved. Get involved. Like,
where we gonna go? Where we want us to get involved? Where we gonna be?
We're gonna be in Newburgh. That's where we're gonna be at. We can't tell you any set location.
Oh, so we just gotta kind of follow you around, follow you on the Snap,
yeah.
follow you on the IG, kind of run down on you.
Yeah, run down on Dope Coley, the
direct. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Now, shout out to you, Lava Life, because shout out to you. Work with Dope Coley. He has directed another video of yours. Your video gets a lot of views, homie.
Yeah, they're doing that. It could be better. I mean, I wish my support system was bigger.
It looks all right to me. You get over like 15 and 20Ks and all that. That's thousands. My show's still at 1,000. Work with me here. Like, you about to blow me up. What you mean? What you talking about, sis? He lit. But you definitely have a lot of views and people definitely support you. Before we get into In the Way, though, what made you pick Komrad Promotions to team up with to further your career?
Because it's just I link with my family, man. Me and Don Q. Shout out to Don Q, man. I knew that boy since we was like 4 years old.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, our mothers got the same name.
Right.
You know, so he was actually in a situation and he told me he was going to start it and he asked me to be a part of it. He had heard my name buzzing as far as around locally. So I was like, without a question, man, let's go. Let's do it.
And you've been in ever since.
And we've been going hard ever since.
Now, are you signed to Komrad Promotions?
I'm not signed to nobody.
So you are a possible free agent.
I'm not a free agent. I could be.
You could be.
I'm not. I'm very loyal to the soil.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me ask this question: How is it, or how has it benefited your career to be partnered up with Komrad versus being on your own? Because some people feel like they can't partner up with someone because it's a hard thing and they have a hard time balance. But how long you guys been in partnership actually?
Oh man, how long? It's been about 8 years.
Even better. So 8 years, ups and downs, agreements and disagree. How do you guys keep that relationship?
Because we brothers before business.
I like
brothers before the bucks, brothers before all that. So I mean, as long as we could keep a honest communication, it will always bounce back to just being love. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who knows what's going to turn from Komrad ENT.
Right, right.
But I know that's my brother.
And you win it all the way. Shout out to
That's
you,
it.
Lava. Listen, I just got to read this comment. Somebody said, this dude is a true leader and a role model, and I support that. So this is why I have these interviews, sis, because people put out these music and you don't really know people. We judge people by their music, and sometimes you could be in a feeling good or whatever, and your music comes out a little bit different than who you are.
Yeah.
but if people got to know you, they would love you even more. So Lava, I'm in the way. So I'm in the way because this is you featuring pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
So the video shoot tomorrow, directed by the infamous
Dope
Skinny Jean Savage, director of the year. You know, Dope Coley. He has been directing a lot of your videos.
Yeah, that's another part of the puzzle, man. That's family too, right there.
You're doing all right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Take us, before we get in the way, take us in the way of a creative studio session. What is it like in a studio with Lava? Does he need a lot of people? Does he just need himself? He just needs to, you say you don't write, so you got to listen to it. Like, let's take us through a journey.
I say, like, I'll get a beat. Because lately I've been Teller-Made. I don't know if you heard of him. This kid, his real name is Lee Teller. He got a lot of dope beats. If you're looking for beat shop with him, he'll look out for you. But like I just bought 4 from him. And as long as it take me, I sit there and vibe to it till I got the record done. Or sometimes I lay it by the verse. Like we just started another record with my man John from Central Sun Studio.
Oh wow!
And we just did we did the hook. Like maybe a week later, I just laid 1 verse. I still gotta go lay another verse as soon as I come up with it.
Shout out to you! You will, and then you still go to work every day.
Yeah, every day, 7 days a week. I don't miss a day. I gotta work 4:30 in the morning tomorrow.
We gonna get into this song because this right here, what you call a working man. See, a lot of people can't relate to him. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them right now is tuned in and they're confused what he's talking about. I'm gonna explain it to you. He's talking about a job where he has to punch in and punch out. He goes to work every day, Monday. He said 7 days, so that's Sunday through Sunday. What that means is he gets a check every week. If he's bi-weekly, it's every 2 weeks. He probably has a 401k plan and or insurance through his job. I know a lot of you. I lost you when I said job, J-O-B, job, J-O-B, not a hustle, a job. Get you one. It's okay. It's room for everybody. We're going to introduce you to this new song. It's called In the Way, Lava Live featuring pay-per-view. Let's get it.
bottles, they was dancing all around us. And they was soaking wet, and they said they wanted to drown us. And then they heard the hook they had everybody shouting now. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. Chase the bag all week, spend it in a day. Your partner got a problem, he can get the fade. And if a losing, go and get the bag.
Shout to pay-per-view. Love of life. If you ain't get money,
chase the bag all week, spend it in a day. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. Chase the bag all week, spend it in a day. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. I'm getting paid. Lately I've been trafficking on interstates, taking risk and prosper. Paper sick, I need a doctor. Spoil your bitch, she want red bottoms. If I didn't see what lobster, and they know I'm getting to it. Paying attention, steady movements. I'm just giving you the blueprint. Count it up, I like them blue chips on the trap. I got the dope, got the strap, don't want no smoke. For the sniffers, got the stove. They be flexing, but they broke. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. Hey, chase the bag all week, spend it in a day. Fast, your partner got a problem, he can get the fade. And if a losing, go and get the pay. No backbiting, strictly head hunting. Right back on the strip like he ain't dead now. Chase the bag all week, spend it in a day. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. If you ain't getting money, then you in the way. Chase the bag.
I like this. I like this.
If you ain't getting money, then you in the way.
shout out to James Boykin. I know it's fire. That's why I'm the radio host. I know it's fire. If you ain't getting money, you in the way. I love that. First of all, I like relatable music. Relatable music. Yeah, I be tired of the broke people too, just wasting time and energy. They just in the way.
Right?
Like you ain't even trying to make a dollar. You ain't doing nothing with your life. You just in the way.
Hating.
Just hating, blocking, being a crab in a bucket type of person. Just in the way.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a hit right there. You might have to do a little dance to that too. You might have to turn that into. You might have to throw a little something on that. You might have to rethink that.
I got something for him.
You got something for him? Shout out to you, Lava. Well, Lava, listen, well, we talk about you working. You work very hard, though. Even though we don't see you a lot, we do see you because you do a lot of performances all around, especially in Newburgh.
Yeah.
Untouchables in different places throughout Newburgh, performing. So let me ask you this question. What's the best thing that you love? What's the most exciting thing about performing in front of people?
The response, and to see them really vibing out to me, and then you bump into people like, yo man, I saw you perform, man, you killed it, and you be like, oh really? And you don't know them. It's just like, all right, so I'm doing something.
Well, I know you're doing something. I have been, I think, more than 4 shows with you on it. The crowd loves you. Your energy is great. And the dope thing about you, Lava Life, if nobody don't tell you, I watched you perform in front of 2, 12, 22. Your energy is always the same.
Yeah.
You never short the people.
I try not to.
You give them everything, whether it's 2 people or 22 or 222. So salute to you for that, because that says something to you, about you as an artist. If you had to tell us one thing, or you try to plead to the people why they should even consider listening to your music, what would you tell them?
If you want something dope, if you want something real, honest, that makes sense, something you can relate to, of course you're gonna listen to it. Of course you're gonna listen. And I'm not just saying, that's why at the beginning of that song that you just played, I said, don't bottle me up. I got music for everybody.
For young kids?
Everybody.
Old people?
I got, like, really honestly, no lie, I got 5 mixtapes I could drop right now.
Right now.
Right now. I'm talking about like with between 12 to 15 songs on each one of them.
So this ain't no EP, no listening. This is real albums.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling people. I'm just trying to get enough buzz. It don't make sense just to do it.
Right. It has to make sense.
It got to make sense. You can release a record every day just to do it and to get a couple likes on Facebook. That's not my goal.
That's a fact.
So, I mean, people get in tune. I drop a tape. But they got to get in tune.
So you haven't dropped a mixtape yet, have you?
I've just been dropping songs.
No, any mixtape in the future that you're looking to drop, or are you still? It's all about the fan base.
I got an EP with the Retreat Studio.
Shout to Zoo and Phil. Okay.
He produced the whole thing, Zubin. Every song on there is Blue Dream is actually off that EP.
It is.
The EP is so crazy.
What is it called?
We don't got a name for it yet.
We don't got a name for it. If you want me to give you a name, looking at you, Lava. I don't know. That's dope. I don't know what I would call your first mixtape. Like when you look at somebody, you can just get off the top of your head, but you're too mysterious.
But actually, this gonna be what, my fourth?
Your fourth mixtape?
Yeah.
That you dropped?
Yeah.
To the public?
Yeah.
All right. What's the first one?
Life. What's the first one called? The last one was Life Story, No Secrets. Oh, Life's Pain and Pleasure. Life's Pain and Pleasure.
The first one.
Yeah.
Second one.
It had 17 songs on there. Life Still Standing.
Third one.
Life Story, No Secrets.
And the fourth one.
I ain't got a name yet.
So wait a minute. So you up here trying to fool me? Cause I'm up here thinking like you really new to this, but you an OG to this.
I told you I've been doing this forever. It's just like through trials and tribulations. Because before I got to this point, it wasn't the person you speaking to wasn't that person.
Right.
Like that's why I could make them street records. I'm from there. I've been there. I've been on the corner all night for days in a row, just like I go to work every day.
Right.
So I mean, people bump their head and they keep bumping their head. I'm not that type of person. It took me a while, but I got my stuff together right now.
You said he said that with confidence. Like, look, shout out to you. Now, this is Lady Lava, right?
Of course.
Lady Lava was over there, right? When you said that right there, she was open for you. She was looking at, that's my baby, over there on the side. She was like, that's my man when you said that. Because that was real attractive how he just said that, like, I got my stuff together. How many men you know be saying that, sis? I don't know too many men that can honestly say that I got my stuff together. Lava, you different. I got to read this comment. Somebody said on Facebook, they said, unlike most on here, because I have a faithful viewers, he said, unlike most, I listen to all genres of music. He said, this guy's extremely talented. Like, we see it, but it's a different talent to you. I think it's just beyond your musical talent. I think it's your conversation, your leadership. Like, I would like to see you as an artist. As you gain your buzz, I would like to see you do seminars for kids. That's what I can see him do. I can see you teaching kids about music and the ins and outs, the rights and wrongs. That's what I can see you doing live. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see you teaching kids that message that they probably will overlook in music. Are you a teacher?
I think we all are.
That's my hitter. Shout out to this guy. In the Way, Blue Dream. You also got another song that we're not going to premiere tonight, but it's called Running. So the people want to know, first of all, are you performing anytime this year and where?
Well, actually, I was told to put you on the spot.
Oh.
I'm glad you brought that up. Mega Monroe.
Oh.
My brother, he told me something about you got a Newburgh versus HBO.
Oh, yes. It's not Newburgh. So, shout out to my cousin. I always talk that I feel like 845 is the best. So he has started something, and we're gonna ride that wave where it's 845 artists against New York artists. Yeah, well, so you want in is what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, you want a piece of this pie.
Yes, I want.
Well, shout out to you, Mega. You don't be telling people to put the host on the spot on her own show. But just because I got this and I can handle pressure, I'm going to take care of you tonight. I'm going to give you more information when you leave here. And I told my cousin, definitely, I'm trying to figure out a way, Lava, to get you guys heard by any means necessary. And I tell people, I may not, be famous or nothing, but you know, I go to these little parties and I sit with certain people and I chameleonize for a reason.
Now you the plug, Mooch. Stop it. Stop
So,
playing.
oh, you know, I mean, I ain't want to talk about myself, but since you want to fix me out, you know.
You the plug.
But shout out to you, Lava. Shout out to Mega for getting involved. I got on Lava Life. That's the bro. Shout out to you, Patrice Wilson. She said that's the bro. That's your sis, Patrice.
Yeah, what up, Patrice? How you doing?
Oh, shout out to you. All right, Lava, we got to ask this question. Is there any artist in the Hudson Valley that you see working right now that you would like to work with that you haven't worked with?
I want to work with the No Equal group.
Okay.
Sess the Fifth.
I keep hearing his name.
Yeah, man, he's on another level.
I keep hearing that name a lot.
He's on another level. Yeah, everybody who's taking it serious.
That's who you want to work with.
Yeah, I just got Pat George email. We're gonna be doing a record together.
You and Pat George? That's gonna be different.
Yeah, it's gonna be real different. The vibe is crazy. He don't even know the vibe yet, but it's gonna be crazy.
He's just different.
Yeah.
Compared to you, so I'm definitely that's like a world collision. I'm gonna like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody outside of Newburgh?
Tito Montana. We worked together, but the song never really surfaced. But I definitely want a final score. My man Tito Montana.
Any females?
Gabrielle Joy.
There we go. You want to work with Gabby?
Yeah, her. I don't know if it's her man or her manager.
Oh, Kamari. Yeah, you know 845 News. I don't know either. Is that is she? Are you the man? Are you the manager? You know, we don't know how it's looking out here in these streets. But yeah, him.
Yeah, I would definitely love to have her on one of my records. We can exchange it. I'll do a verse for her for something.
That's dope. I can see you. I can see her vocals on the track.
Yeah, she's dope.
I can see that. I can see that. I can definitely see that. You don't want to work with me?
I didn't know you did no music.
Yeah, I does this.
Yeah, of course then.
I'm lying. Bro, you know, we had it for a minute. We was on our way, Lava. I had you going. I was going to be in the studio in a few more minutes. I don't know what I was going to be saying, but I was going to be saying something. Shout out to you, Lava. Tell the people, so right now, you know, it's we're going into the month of November. 2017 is almost at its end. 2018 is quickly approaching. What can the people expect from you for the rest of 2017?
Well, the work ethic is about to go through the roof. So just a lot of videos. Hopefully a tape. If I could get enough buzz going. It's almost there, so I want to release a tape soon. I had the EP with the Retreat Studio has been done for over a year.
So you've been sitting on it? Just
been waiting to get enough people to buy into it for me to release it.
Let me tell you a secret. I'm going to tell you a secret that I haven't told nobody. So they're going to hear the secret now, right? So, me and my father, we've been back and forth with Sirius XM Radio. The reason why I'm saying this is because of what you just said. And there's only one thing that they want from me that I can't produce to them. That's 100 artists, 100 different artists with original music, right? So then I said to my dad, so Dad, if we invest in these artists, right, when we get this Sirius XM Radio, are they going to be able to have the momentum to keep up with being on the radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? It's not too many artists like you that actually have an archive. So since you said you already have 3 tapes, what you're telling me is you can really start from the beginning and restart your first tape. You'll always be ahead.
Yeah. And the way I work, I'm always going to have something new for you.
I said people don't have that. It's like they're like one hit wonders. They get a song, they make a song. It's like they don't even make a couple songs. They just hit a song, make a song. They sit on that song for years
because they're doing it for the wrong reason. Music is a therapy for me. Whether if I'm performing, I'll probably be 70 years old still doing music.
Out there with your cane,
yeah,
rocking,
or rolling, rocking or rolling. I'm always gonna do music. Whenever you like, it's just another story that you're going through.
Let me ask you this question: Does music make you a better man when you're going through a storm situation?
Of course.
That's what you got on music.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I done been in places where that's all I had. I ain't have nobody to talk to, nobody to call. I just had music. You can always cheer yourself up and feel like you're in a room full of people with music. Take your mind off everything, you get lost in your music. So
that's dope. That's dope. You dope, Lava.
Appreciate it.
I would have never known that just looking at you. I know I've seen you many times before. You definitely just a chill, relaxed, mellow person. But sitting with you, you definitely just dropped some jewels tonight. And definitely you were very informative, and you're just a role model now. I'm excited about these interviews that are coming across my table now, because it's not just people come here talking about stupid stuff. It's real life stuff. And Lava, you doing it out here. People respect you. Your name is buzzing. I know what buzz you're trying to get, but don't be discouraged, because your name is hot. Like,
appreciate it.
The people love you.
I love the people too.
Like, seriously, and I watch you, I follow you, I watch your views, I watch your likes, I watch your share. It's genuine. It's not nothing that you have to bribe. I watch you. You don't even really have to post too much. You just post something, and it just seems like it almost could go halfway viral. Like, so I watch you. It's genuine. It's there.
Shout out to the fans.
It's definitely there. So if you don't see it, I see it, because I'm nosy. I be on everybody's stuff. I don't miss a beat. That's probably why I still don't have a man. I be in everybody's business. But I do, though, because that's how I gotta stay in tune with what's going on. That's how I gotta know who's hot and who's not. And you definitely, the streets is talking about Lava Life. Now, I did have one question that the fans wanted me to ask you. Where did you get the name Lava Life?
Well, actually, I ain't want to do it on radio. It's Life Lava.
Oh, wait, hold it.
It's Life Lava.
I keep telling y'all about correcting me on my show. You supposed to ride with me.
I was riding with you, but you just said you put me on the spot.
It's Life Lava.
It's Life Lava. I was riding. You've been doing that since I met you too.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's my name, Lava Life. But you go ahead, Life Lava. I don't know you, so tell them about yourself.
It was just life. It was just life for a long time, and I was actually in prison, and I was rhyming. I was battling a kid in the yard, and it was this kid from Harlem who just was like, he just swore I was Jay-Z. Everything I said he loved, and then we was battling, and he was like, Life Lava, he got that fire, Life Lava. And I was like, yo, that got a ring to it. And I ran with it ever since that day. So he just added the lava onto the life. So I
like Lava Life better. I'm going with my name. My name means something. I don't know about Life Lava. But shout out to you. Life, all right, we're going to get it right then. Today's interview is with Life Lava, sponsored by Lava Life. Shout out to you, though. Definitely. So before we get out of here, Lava Life, 2018. First of all, I just want to say this. The 845 Award Show has been coming around. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I've been seeing your name. I've seen your name in Male Artist of the Year. I've seen your name in Most Versatile Artist. And I've seen your name in Video of the Year. So I just want you to know, people out there are really taking the time also to vote your name in these categories. I'm starting to see your name a lot in these categories. So they see in the work, and you didn't even say vote for me. Your work is speaking for itself, because they're voting for you. Yeah. So just so you know that, keep open about the 845 Award Show, because I'll probably be calling you, because you look like you might be a nominee for this year. So continue to do your thing and let your work speak for you. But before we get out of here, tell the people where we can find anything, your music, your plugs, your shout outs. Hit it.
All right. Facebook is Milford Jacobs. Instagram is Life Lava. And it's on Reverb Nation, Life Lava. Dat Piff, Life Lava. And that's about it. I don't do the Snapchat or none of that.
Lava, I'm going to just call you Lava. We're going to be safe.
Yeah, we're going to leave
Lava, how old are you?
That's a secret.
Y'all men be acting like that too?
Yeah, that's a secret.
Wow, he said like a killer though, like that's a secret. All right, we ain't gonna talk about that. You 42, so we gonna keep moving right along.
Actually, I'm 52.
For real?
No.
Ah! What's the same word? What's the same word?
No, I'm not 42.
Shout out to Lava, y'all. We gonna get out of here. It definitely was an interview. Thank you for being such a role model, not just to your kids and your household, but to other households. Tonight, we definitely want to take this video. We want to share it to let people know who you are and why they should listen to you. I encourage you guys to follow Life Lava. Follow his Instagram, follow his Facebook, follow his music, follow him on YouTube. He's an amazing artist. His music will not be on rotation, so if you ever want to just get a taste of Lava, all you got to do is tune into Report Live 845. But follow this man. He's doing big things. He got great things to come. But at least you know, people, if you're listening to Lava, there is something that you need to know and or hear. There is a message behind the story, so don't be afraid to support your locals and follow through. So before we got here, one more time, he's going to give you all of his social medias, and if you want to shout out anybody, you do your shout outs before we hit the road.
There's Milford Jacobs on Facebook, Life Live on everything else, Instagram, Reverb Nation, Dat Piv, all Life Live. I need y'all to go follow my Instagram. My followers are weak on Instagram, man. And shout out to you, Moochie. We all see what you're doing. You're holding the 845 down. You're giving us a voice, and we really appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you.
Shout out to Komrad ENT.
Yes!
Exit 17.
Exit 17.
Get in tune with that Exit 17, man. It's about to be real big, man.
You already know. Get involved. So before we get out of here, one more time, I just want to shout out to Lady Lava in the building. Shout out to Lady Lava. She's beautiful. We love her. She's one of the most supportive spouses I've ever seen in the Hudson Valley. And she's beautiful with it. So shout out to her. So we're going to get out of here. Lava, you ain't going to shout out your wife?
Shout out to my wife.
I'm about to say, you got to go home, Lava. Shout out.
Shout out.
Listen, y'all, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place. Reporting Live 845. Straight 845 Radio, the hottest online radio station hosted by me. Have a nice night.
Have a good one.